Welcome back to Sea Encounters Battleships. It's Harnas here, and yeah, welcome to a special episode with a participant who is actually not really participating in the tournament. It's Dorkius, and yeah, a moment about just a moment to describe why he's not participating is basically his ship is way overpowered against other ships. So we have discussed this with Dorkis and got an agreement that I'm going to show the design, let it compete against the strike force, and do some test battles. But it's not going to be actually included in the ranking system. So let me just go quickly through the designs as it is posed, and then let me just unpause and do the defense. So first we've got the Corvette Impy here. It's a small light corvette, so we have two of those. Okay, it looks like it's armed with most likely torpedoes or depth charges and some guns in front. So we have two of those. And then we've got very nicely looking, I must say, Harpy planes. And these Harpy planes, they have some tiny booms just right below the cockpit here. I really like the shape. So we have two of those, and then we've got the main battleship. It's pretty intimidating looking, I must say, and pretty dangerous. And the special feature of this ship are actually, of course, the main weapons and the massive engines and massive batteries. So, as you might have guessed already, this is a railgun design. So I think there's like 800 cylinders in this thing. Of course, in the tournament, any addition to the cylinder is actually banned. So in order to get some meaningful force, you actually have to use a lot of cylinders. So all right, let's see how it does against the fleet. Let me do an unpause here and see how it goes. It's a really monster of a design, but it's, of course, it sacrifices all that engine power for fragility. So let's see if we can see some main gun fire. Okay, fired away, and immediately frigate got hit. But this is nothing special because corvettes, they don't really have a citadel, so so it's not that amazing against those. But as you can see, pretty much every shot actually hits. The velocity on those guns and accuracy is just insane, just take a look. This corvette just got hit. Every shot pretty much lands. That's insane. Okay, that one actually missed. Wow. But it's nearly laser accuracy. Looks like one of the planes are actually down. Autocannon managed to shut it down. And yeah, looks like one of the Harpies is has also been disabled. So let's have a closer look here. What's happening there? All right, this is, I think, launching some torps. And yeah, looks like the shells started to land. So these are going to be really devastating for the Furious hypothesis. I think I forgot to mention the name of the design. So Yeah, this is pretty much paper. So those heads should make a short work of the battleship. Okay, so one of the frigates have been sniped already out of the water, and yeah, some of the shells are landing there, but without the frigate, the firepower is really diminished now. Okay, still going. Okay, we've got also kind of an anti-air hypervelocity gun here doing its job. Okay. Oh, looks like this was a close pass near the torpedo boat. And yeah, it looks like this plane has been disabled. One of the propellers is actually down, so this means it will no longer take part in the battle. And Fury's hypothesis is still 99% pretty much. So maybe I was too worried about its fragility. I think that for now it was able to defend itself. But I have a feeling that a well-placed HESH shell could lit it up really well. But let's see how it can survive the onslaught from the planes. It looks like an ideal target for the bombs. Let's see if that's going to be the case. It looks like the AA is not that powerful. It's got 1 kill, I think, but it's really not enough. Let's have a closer look. Okay, that wasn't that bad, to be honest. I thought it was going to take more damage. It looks like it's stationary in the water. I don't know. Maybe the engines took some damage. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Difficult to say. Okay, the AA is doing its work, but the planes are landing and landing. And there goes the torpedoes, which passed right under. Okay, yeah, looks like something finally got the Citadel, so it's going to pretty much DQ itself now, so it's pretty much it. Yeah, but it was able to get almost 50% of the strike force eliminated, so that's not a bad result. And what we've got here is, let's see, yeah, this plane is pretty much done. And yeah, looks like this Corvette likes to destroy itself. Okay, and yeah, so the only thing remaining is basically the Harpy plane. So that's pretty much all. I won't be hanging around to see what happened to the plane, because Dorkius is basically not participating in the tournament, so I just wanted to show its capability. And yeah, let me just reset this match and put some real opponents against it, so another battleship. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so we are back, and I have set up a battle between the Furious Hypothesis and Amimai's SF-12H battleship. So let's see how this is going to play out. So let me unpause now. Yeah, the engines are roaring now, so they must have had a malfunction during the defense, it seems. So, okay, here comes the volley from SF-12H. Okay, and now comes the return fire from Furious Hypothesis, but didn't seem to do much. Let's see if we can see where the shell actually hit. Okay, it went right here, right clean through. Okay, yeah, those are landing really well. Another shell. Yeah, these are just going through like that. Yeah, and there we go. Yeah, it's just one of the shells finally hit the citadel, and yeah, we can now see the SF-12H doing a strange dance. So yeah, that's all what she wrote. Yeah, let's see the damage here. And yeah, well, it took some for sure, but overall it's 97% remaining, and Amimai's design is put to shreds. All right, so let's try maybe something more tanky and see how it works against that. I will be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back, and I've spawned in Temerarier, which is, I think, one of the tankiest battleships, in my opinion. I think it can last a very long battle. It's well protected. So let's see how its armor is going to do against those hyper velocity shots. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, so sorry Draway, but yeah, we had to test it. So basically, let's see if we can see where the shell actually went in. Yeah, it just drive right through. I think that was the first volley. It just cut a hole straight through and into the citadel, just like that. So it didn't care about the extreme angle of the shot. It just penetrated. So maybe let's do one extra. I think Naturchap's battleship is pretty tough. So let's see how it's going to work against that. All right, and we are back, and we have spawned in the wonderful, magnificent, and tanky Agenker. So let's see how it's going to deal with those hyper velocity shots. Okay, one shot is in. No big damage. Another one. Yeah, but it's just going right through. I think it just missed the citadel. Okay, another one went in. But so far so good. No major damage. No critical hit yet. Another shell. Yeah, it looked like nothing. It's the shells are landing. There's no visible problem until the citadel gets hit, pretty much. Okay, let's see if any kind of damage was done to the Furious Hypothesis. Okay, yeah, that's a good hit from Ashenkur. Well done. But I thought the guns are actually disabled, but it doesn't look like this is the case. So, okay, looks like one of the turrets have been actually sniped, or two actually. Yeah, two turrets. Sniping hit, but yeah, it can definitely tank. I'm really impressed by tankiness of Ajankur. It's taking volley after volley and it's still standing. The engines are working, I was just checking. So, well, it was able to actually stand at 2 good minutes. I definitely didn't expect that. But yeah. Yeah, finally, the shot came 2 minutes 30 seconds into the match. And yeah, the citadel is damaged. So that's a game over for Ashenkur. But yeah, I really was impressed how much of these shots have actually been stopped by the Ashenkur. So let's get that reset quickly, and let's maybe do a final one with maybe with Anikel's Saboteur. Let's see how this one's going to go. Okay, so we are now back and we see the glorious and dangerous Saboteur here. So let's see how this is going to stand against those hyper velocity shots. And actually it can shoot pretty high velocity shells of its own, so it might be able to disable the Furious Hypothesis just in time. And it's very much kind of an all or nothing strategy here. So I think the citadel is really well protected while the other elements are not really well protected. So it might work against a citadel sniper like the Furious Hypothesis. So let's have a look. Okay, some shells are landing, but looks like, yeah, we can already see that the damage is getting nearer the center of the ship. Yeah, good penetrations there, but I think the citadel was not struck yet. Doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, the amount of shells shot by the Saboteur is quite good. So I think there's a large possibility, or it's likely that it's going to, yeah, it's going to disable its engine. But no, finally one of the rounds actually landed, went through the citadel. And yeah, the Saboteur have also been defeated. So so yeah, I should have banned the railguns altogether in the tournament. But yeah, as I said, the Furious Hypothesis is not really a part, not going to be really a part of the battle, so of the tournament. So this was just a special showcase of its abilities. Really insane firepower, and and yeah, a good idea from Dorkius here. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was fun, and see you in the next episode.